Hey everyone, and welcome to Nisseman. I am Nisse and I love Pokemon. And today we are finally here. And where is here? Yeah, I just moved over to Mid Valley. Since it seems to be here, we should meet or win. Uh, Yesterday we finished two of the storylines, which were Victory Road, which didn't end like at the stadium or anything like that. It's or the champion assessment. It ended instead with the fight against Nemona, which I kind of liked because it's what we've been training up to more so than just the champion assessment. However, we also finished the Team Star storyline. So we have done a little few things there. Um And oh, I just want to mention if you hear a weird sound in my mic, it's because I'm sitting with this, which is for people who live hot places. It's a moving bottle pillow with hot water in. I'm not sure what's it called, like a heating thing, so I can keep warm. Yesterday I started shaking while I was live because it was so cold. So today hopefully I can feel a little better. But we are going to meet Oren, and of course, I have my licorice root tea here today also. So we're gonna go up here somewhere, and I think we have to go on Moridon to do so. I haven't really been grinding since yesterday. I have more just done a lot of Terra raids. Now I forgot something. You can't open the map here, apparently. Okay. Then we're just gonna do like this. I just want to make sure that we're going the right way, so we're just gonna set the destination here. And I'm not sure if this path is supposed to go up there. It doesn't seem so on the map. It seems like you have to climb up there. Which again wouldn't be that weird of a thing. No, we have this thingy. So it might be this. Cutscene. Hey, over here. This is this is the Zerot Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the great crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. This is our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know Pokemon, that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Maridons were born, or something like that. Maybe I'll be happy that that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. I don't even want to bother telling you, I think, who it is because we all know, I guess. Um, Okay, so this is a new storyline we start here, apparently. So is this a post game? But the post game normally only start when you have seen the music thingy, and we haven't seen that. I'm confused. I'm very confused here. So, whoa, kinda dark in here. And they really make the reveal like you don't know. Hola, Nissa. I haven't said there be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. When she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now. And who may just have fixed that? Who do we know who would know how to do that? Well, see, this far we have only see her hacking skill, so we haven't like there's a little difference between like computer skills and other kinds of electronics. However, I feel like she would be good at both. But yeah. Well, wow, the lights are on. But what I I I turned them on. Shocker. We didn't think she would be here. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the set. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee back. Um, I guess. My name's Penny. Well, hi. We never got to actually talk. I'm the Mona. I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech wish. Do you like Pokemon Battle too? Uh, uh you talk like way too much. About time someone said it. Did the director introduced us when you needed some good with tech? She's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help you, Nissa. I'm not really the invention type, but I owe you, Nissa. And I pay my debts. She's she's surprisingly old fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Oren. My loves include my mapsted and cooking and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Lisa. I have been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my dad. Probably. What? The Professor Churro? Nemona. Student ID number 805C1001. And Penny. Student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my god, it's such a An honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, uh, Arvin, did you tell your dad about us? When would I? When would I have time to do that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down to the Great Paldea crater. You can reach the level. You can you can reach the lower chamber using the elevator. You can see to your right. Um, Dad, please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must be. Okay, so I guess we're going this way. And they just stood there. Okay. I feel like if we have to move all four people around, then we kind of will get a lot of cutscenes here. Why they can't make them follow like the Pokemon will follow, I'm not sure. Like they could basically use the same code. Biometric identification and progress. Identifies confirmed. Access granted to lower level. This sounds like something that should have been like computer voiced. Like the building had AI. This sounds, but it says it's Tour saying it, but it feels like someone AI would say, to be honest. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks like me like someone controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above area 0. You have brought Miraidon with you. Yeah. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach area 0. What about the rest? What? Isn't there like a elevator or something? And wait, did you say Miraidon can fly? When you reach the when you meet the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip will be uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see which Pokemon lives down there in Area 0. Let's go! That girl, she's like incapable of fear or what? What's weird now is one of the first things we learned about Nemona is like she's good at battle, but she's not good at catching. She's not good with new Pokemon. So why would that be the reason she wants to go back here? If what she like her interest in Pokemon is only the battling, not the catching. And wow, ouch! Sorry, my foot is. I'm sitting on my foot and it went to sleep. And normally I only notice that when it's too late. Um, I guess we better go. And I have a feeling I go over there and then we get a new cutscene. Should we try? And not cutscene, just talking. Okay. Listen, ready for the worst? Yeah, good. This is all we need to hear. Sorry. I feel like that's a little bitter. It's just when I'm sitting turned this way. Something like that. I hope that works. Um get out. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. It's a little much all four of them sitting on it, right? Will it need to go up and down? What's the matter with it? Um, scared of heights. Okay, my right arm wouldn't do that. She would wait for you to get safely on. That was a little more touchy than I would like. But very cinematic on the other hand. But yeah, this part really heavily need voice acting. Game Freak, voice acting. It's not that difficult. Nintendo know how to do it. You just need to ask Nintendo. They will tell you a lot of beautiful voice actors out there. I'm not sure why they need to be beautiful, but they are there. And now I'm back here again. Uh, uh, I think I might have died once or twice there. She pooped her pants. What's wrong? Okay. Can you elaborate on that? It chose to go back into its Pokeball. It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? She already ran off to find Pokemon. Oh, she's gone. You don't think she. Everyone, you have to see this. Area Zero is amazing. Come on already. I guess your ability would be own tempo, or biometric identification in progress. For humans identified. Con- con- conditions satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears it appears you were able to make the decent without being harmed. Descent, sorry. Huh, yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That's good. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. Hmm. I think that sarcasm sarcasm detector needs fixing. Oh, you were worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by four locks installed on the uh, in l- four locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. Four locks. On your way to me, you must visit four research stations that were constructed inside the crater. Looking like this. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. Okay, so we will have to split up apparently to do so, I guess. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the four locks and get into the lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? I can't figure out if Game Freak apparently wants to do this. That I wouldn't even use the word cringy, just weirdly, but I really can't figure out if it's on purpose. Like a lot with this game just feels like they trying to joke us at that the real game will come out later or something like that. Um, because there's just weirdness going on, weirdness. Like they have really good features that is amazing, works wonderfully, and everything here is beautiful. Um, or supposed to look beautiful anyway. Um, but at taking a lot of time to make. Um, both planning of the game, writing the story, but you make a beautiful story and then you make the dialogue like weird. Then you make a open world game, but the coding doesn't support it, and so on. However, I know I have been lucky compared to what I can see other people have. I have like once my game froze, and then I had the lacking once in a while, especially in the sounds. But that's it. Some people have really big issues, and it just feels like a cruel joke. All of that, but the dialogue like this, it feels like you have the people who really care about the game, and then you put out some things to other people, like the way, for instance, here's the story, write the dialogue, and then the people who write the dialogue don't care, but the people who did the story do. And people who write the dialogue just want to get home to their family, and they're probably like really old people who are asking their kids and grandkids, how would young people talk? And they're just like, it's kind of like this. It's not really, but it kind of. So we can at least pretend we're trying. It really fine sounds like that for me. Anyway, just gonna. Youch, that was still really hard. Yeah, yesterday when I was done with live streaming, my voice was just cracked the rest of the day. Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. Just like Okay. Oh, they're going with me. Yay! Yay! Like it looks like it's some of them move faster than others, but yay! Okay, what do we have here? Pokemon we have. Just want to. I thought the idea was it would all be the different forms down here, but apparently not here. What actually confuses me is we don't even have a Master Ball at this point, which I thought we would have. Yeah, I don't have anyone on my team right now. I'm just trying to level up. I gave them all some XP handing. And that was about it. We have a Raichu. We have like nothing. But let's just take a look. Okay, so it's looks like we have like a lot of different levels here. We have a rainbow, it looks like, or like a shadow of a rainbow. And then we have all lots of bug up there. And how close are you guys? You're keeping up quite well. I guess. So what is this? So do they expect everyone to be able to read this much this fast? I just wanted to figure out what this thingy was. I guess the idea is just that the other characters are talking in the background, like giving you a feeling of that, but it's not how it works. Ooh. I haven't evolved one of those yet. So let's get it. However, I do believe that I may be a little overpowered here. Like, how high level is it? Oh, that was great, actually. Yeah, I could have tried a quick ball, but again, yeah. Actually, also, I don't know if we have any terror rates up here or down here. That's looked weird. Okay, so we have you guys. I have something in here. Like, I want to see it all. And we don't have a map down here. Like, the map is kind of frozen. I'm not sure if that's on purpose. But please tell me who dropped this leaf storm. Who dropped this down here? If Orin was the last person who was here. Okay. I have some gold duck and some rupee, I think they're called. Actually, I need one of those. I have its evolution, but I don't think I have it. I don't think so. Level 50. We're gonna try with a quick ball. I know I can go around the hunt afterwards, but it's a part of the story. Hmm. Okay, we have no effect and super effect. Okay, that's great, I guess. Yeah. Maybe we'll catch you later. So, we have all of this place down here, but there's also thingy on this tree. It's the terrestrialized thingy. Oh, we have a thingy over here, building thingy. It doesn't seem to be what I... Whoa. Oh, so it's what, a solar panel or something like that? It wasn't a building. This far, I feel like it's pretty. Like, it's prettier than it was outside. But I do not feel like it this magical journey that it should be. Could you please just take the... That's not fair! I couldn't move! So you can't push your friends aside and move through them, apparently. Just crunchy. Now Arvin runs in the front. That's funny, actually. So you don't actually always need to be the front person. But, like, he doesn't run away from you in any capacity. But he should know which way we were going, right? Bring me all of this stuff. Why aren't my dog picking up these things? Hydro pump. I feel like I already have that. But I did check my TMs and apparently we cannot write my write down. That's weird. Apparently I have a lot of the same TMs and I think it's because I haven't used most of them. I think Fido is the only one I used on. No, I did I think Dragon Pulse I taught to was a TM. Why do we move slower? That was weird. Okay, so do we just jump it? No, we're not allowed to, but I can drown myself apparently. There. It must have something to do with how deep the water is. I keep looking at the map to get an overview, and it, funny enough, doesn't work. Still. He said we had to go lower, but... Yeah, this is what I always just do in especially Pokemon games, but a lot of games. Like to help myself with direction, I keep a wall on either left or right. I think most of the time on the left. But it's just to help myself. Like sometimes I'm turned just to look. Oh, we have a base down there. Do you really want to fight me? I actually don't have you, I think. I'm gonna try to catch you. Oh, I had it. Well, it isn't the worst thing you can have two of. I think there's a lot of Pokemon actually I have more than one of at this point, because especially the Pterodons. If I'm not sure if I have it, then I will just catch it, and I haven't released anyone at this point. However, I also have 3 eggs that I came by kind of by accident because I made a sandwich that apparently had egg power or something like that. So suddenly I had eggs. I didn't plan for it, so I have no idea who it is. And what I don't like now is I go away from the wall, but we need to get here, so... Oh. Sorry. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. That must be the one of the buildings the professor was talking about. I feel like something is really fishy, because why would the lab be locked from the outside if the professor... Sorry. If the professor's inside and he was down here alone with his son and the sun went up, then the sun locked them? But why wouldn't he just say so and show us the way then? And if he had a good reason to lock up his dad, then why wouldn't he say so? However, there's a lot he haven't been saying, so... But I feel like when he shared with about Mabu stuff, this couldn't be, like, more difficult to share about. Oh, yeah, that's where they call radish rations. Research stations. Well, I was close. Wow, you had such a great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. What the heck is that? Well, isn't it just a Pokemon? That's a Pokemon. That's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Well, did anyone know there was even Pokemon down here? Come on, let's take it on together. Why? Why together? It's 1v2. Okay, so I guess we're gonna crunch it. And now it's dead. What was the point of this? Are there gonna be a lot of more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please, you got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Well, patronizing much. Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Really, the scenes are killing me. Like, I couldn't figure out to go around the building myself. We have a thingy. I wanted to pick up the thingy. Wow, are these ancient runes? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those serving Area Zero. So, w- that's why there's a bed? Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Listen, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using this central panel. Okay. I would normally ask the tech wish to do it, but okay. Do you want to press the button? I guess I have to. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining reset station. Just want to see. Oh, sorry. It's just gonna. Yeah, once again. Thanks to my prototype Zero Orb, I secured corporate funding for my research and made a laboratory in the lighthouse near Capopogo. Someday, though, I, someday though I will return to the crater and re- and resume my study of these crystals. Okay, so the third bulbs comes from here, but we kind of figured that much. We determined that this energy crystallizations is linked to the being we call the interlocking hexagonal plates that comprise shell must somehow cause this phenomenon, which we dubbed terrestrialization. Okay. We can't turn it around, so that's about that, I guess. That was everything. Okay, guys, come. We're moving out. I don't need a map of all this down here. It would just be nice to, like, you can see here, I move around and I don't know which way is north anymore. Hmm. How? Yeah, it's just so I can keep the wall on the left still. However, it seems like I'm unable to get further this way. I'm not sure. Once again, we have these trees, but all good lucky three. No. Again, we have some dialogue running in the bottom, but I can't move around and read it. So, and even though I feel like this part is pretty, I do also feel like there's gonna be issues when we get the further down we get, the darker it was should probably become, I guess. But it doesn't. When you look down here, yes, some of it is in shadow, but if you turn around, it isn't really dark down there, which it was supposed to be or should be. I can't see what it was supposed to be because I don't think to know what Game Freak meant to do with it. But I see a lot of Pokemon that I have been using so much time on catching. And now they're just flapping around down here. But I hope the Pokemon will change as we get further down. So now I try to keep the wall on my right instead. It feels very much like when you turn like this, you can see the others, but most of the time it still feels very much like running around. And she's just floating up there. Okay, that's great. But again, we have seen that in a lot of games, so that's not the worst thing, but it's just piling up with all of the other issues. It's much more about like the number of issues. Like if this game has had a bit of lagging in one town and that's it, it wouldn't be a big issue. But because we just have that many issues at this point, now it gets a little darker. I like that. But I have no idea if it's because this sun turns. Like it seems like the shadow moves. Like if I stand still here, will it move? No. That's weird. If you look completely at the line where it's shadow and where there's light, it moves when I moves. And that shouldn't be possible. And then it don't move when I don't move. This is kind of steep. They need to put... Everyone said as soon as you get to the crater, it's just amazing. All of it. And yeah, it's prettier, I think. But it isn't like a wow magical world. But I also think that has something to do with the fact that when you play a Pokemon game, the magical world of Pokemon is already the main world, the basic world. Like if you played like a realistic game and then came to this world full of Pokemon like this, it would be more magical. I'm not sure what I expected, some fairyland or something down here, but this far it isn't that interesting. But I do still feel like some of the textures are a little better than they were in other parts of the game. But textures just isn't what thriving a game for me. Like if I love the gameplay is the most important part. Then story is secondary, but it's hard to like say definitely because some games I build my own story. And that can also be quite like when I play Planet Zoo, for instance, I'm not there for the story of the zoo for the 17,000th time. The reason it's funny to replay is the fact that I can make my own story. So the story changes for every time I play it. But here, it's much more like just. I don't think I'm gonna replay this game. It's not like when I completed the entire story, I will stop playing it. I think I will still play it, but it's not like I feel like I want to play it again and again. Because a lot of the way these stories are laid out, they are so good the first time around. Like, Team Star still was like engaging, but the twist just wasn't what I wanted it to be. Like, I wanted it to be more twist. If it actually was mystical level, because I was like, no, this doesn't make sense. It can't be. How did they do this under me? And then it was like, no, joke, you were right all along. That's just ruined it a bit for me. Like, I thought they did this really dramatic twist and then took it away from me. So that's, yeah. But the Marble Stiff stuff, the um daddy son relationship. Nimona is one of the best rivals we all ever had. However, I don't like the name as rival. I always feel like the name rival was wrong for Pokemon. Like, you can have a friend that you can have a rival nature with, but a rival does expect a lot of the character compared to a supporting friends that you will have rival nature with. And it's just the wording I'm babbling on here. Sorry, I forgot to read that part. I was just like, oh, cutscene. Again, and they physically take the game away from me every time they do this. Oh, let's head in and take a breather. I didn't think she would be the one who needed a breather. I thought you have a bit more stamina, student council girl. Ha ha! Oh, I'm just full of surprises. Are they? Well, at least she put her attention more to Arvin now, which I like. Just go for it, girl. It's fine with me. Just be happy together as long as he stops touching me and you not stop with your weird compliment. That's fine. Just do each other. That will be perfect. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Oh, that looks. Hey, look at Delibird. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here too. That looks weird. Oh my gosh. So cute. See? Nissa, it's battle time. I'm not guess. I don't think I can just like quick ball it, but I want to try anyway. Because no Pokemon Ball available. Crunch. But we should be able to catch these, right? Maybe we can get back to them later. But just crunch. Iron bundle? Seriously? What was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delaware Wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. What one more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Oh, poor little thingy girl. Again, they could just like clip to being inside instead of doing this. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first ranger station. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what with this place? That Pokemon? I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. Huh? What's that book? Okay, that we have read that site before. Okay. Yeah, I've also read that. Monsters of Area Zero. So they aren't actual Pokemon? I I don't really know. What do you think, Niza? I don't think they are really just Pokemon. Yeah, same. I mean, they look different, sure, but they use moves and battle like just like the Pokemon we know. I suppose you. I. I suppose the time has come to explanation. Professor, why do we both turn the same way? We can't see him. That's weird. Some of the life forms, some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero, are future Pokemon that lives in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I am located contains a. The Zero Lab where I'm locating contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. So. So. Sorry, I just can't find the voices right now. Um. So, the thing my dad spent forever researching down there, he actually got it working. Indeed. Though the cost was catastrophical. The cost? But a time machine, you mean that can actually travel to to and from the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, you why did you call us here to Area Zero? Auburn, I. If possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Nizza, Please use the control panel here to disable blah 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 blah. That was exactly how he said it. Yeah. You know, the book he told me to bring, I think it got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever all of this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. The Violet book. Okay. It haven't been violet through the entire game, but okay. Take care of it for me. Okay, Nessa. Well, if you need a sandwich recipe, just tell me. The crystal power is tremendous. Their unstable output made our corporate bak bake bakers frit, but if we can harness this energy, we will open up research possibilities we only dreamed of. At last, paradise will be ours to create. At last, I can resume work on the Terra project. I move my research to the Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals make our experiments much more unstable. So something went wrong with the Terra crystals in there back when they made them. Can we go this way? Oh, that's just around the building. I do not like moving around the game this slow when I got used to riding my ride-on. Like, this is very, very slow. Okay. And then a rule I always have in a game, you need to check behind the waterfall. But there doesn't seems to be anything there. I just saw the metal, so I just thought it was a future form. A little frustrating when you get stuck on your friends. But at least here it's easier to get around it compared to Diamond and Pearl. But why couldn't he like send us a map of this place? I don't understand. Like he should know. They would have like if they have been researching down here since Arvin was a little kid, they should have drawn up a map by now. Especially when he's been here alone for the last I don't know how long. It seems like he's alone anyway. He haven't talked about anyone, but I don't think he actually said that he's alone. Is it just me, or does they become bigger and bigger? And Nimona haven't even tried battle one Pokemon yet without me. All right, another research center station. Now, so we get nice. We get to chill for a minute. Something gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Ha! Oh, pity. Such a word. Huh? We already have one of you guys. If I had you on my team still, I could battle you with you. So there are more than one of each. See? See? Wait a sec. That's just that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was a future Pokemon all along? Whoa! You battled one of these before, Armin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, Nis and I are all pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. And it just looked like he ran away, but yeah. Perfectly perfect. Crunch. Ta-da! See that? Victory is ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before our creator get together. Jealous. If we got things from the literal future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? How could he let this happen? Yeah, right. Cause it's not like, oh, so brilliant Professor Toro ever messed up. Come on, Nisa. Let's get into that research station. I just want to... oh, not that. Move this a little down. What do we want to have in the front? Like Lucario? Black Red? Black Red. And made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? Um, you feeling you feeling rough, Penny? Oh no, it's not that. I just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area Silver came to our time from the future, right? So what about Miraidon? Isn't it pretty likely also to be one of those future Pokemon? You're right. Ding ding ding. Bonus points. Um. Huh. I think you are onto something. It's it's kind of giving off future vibes. Even the name sounds futury. Wait a sec. I totally forgot. Hey, Arvin, you had Miraidon's ball, and you told us about the forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? Uh, you still remembered that from way back? No wonder you everybody's little star pupil. Guess I got no choice then. But to tell you what I know, that Pokemon Miraidon, that is, it was found by my dad when it was work when he was working on his time machine. So he found it before the time machine worked, right? Yeah. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanation. I believe it will be best for me to take over the explanation at this point. Professor! Miraidon, which is entrusted to Nisse, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by the time machine. Seriously? Thought analysis, though analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Silasar, uh, the Pokemon commonly written on in this region. Well, that makes sense. I guess they do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came from this place, from across the boundaries of time. But I never I was ever able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What is their family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, awaiting to finally be reunited with Miraidon. Bad logic in Pokemon. Good logic in real world. Bad logic in Pokemon. You are going up to a family of Pokemon, you snatch one and you never bring it back. That's how Pokemon works. Are you just focusing on the fact that you should bring your Pokemon back? And what? A heartwarming family reunion, yeah. Damn it. Game Freak, do you want to ruin your own game? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they will be if we can get the family back together after all of this time. How must this sound for Arvin with his dad? Like, no. No, no, no. Family horror? Yeah. That sounds nice. If we could proceed, Nissa, please disable the log using this. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue to the final research station. Okay. Our time machine research has yielded triumphs. A Pokemon from the distant future. It's named Miraidon. I was expecting one new life to treasure, but that future to be what future to be blessed with a gift as well. But I didn't understand the last part. That isn't something we can read. Okay. Oh. We need to get back in there. What is this? Okay, it's the teleporter. Nice to know. But they can't teleport us to the stations we haven't been at. How Harry Potter like? I would say no Pokemon like. Okay, so we have something down there, but I gonna continue with the wall on this side of my shoulder. Oh, so we have a tunnel over here we can use. Again, I'm looking at my map and it doesn't help me. Ooh, I do not have one of those yet. I want you. Why can I not? I cannot throw a Pokeball. Can I run into you? Yes, I can. It's when those texts are down there, they disable my buttons. Tricky Ball. I wanted you. I shouldn't be strong enough to one-hit it, should I? Apparently I am. I wanted it. Wait a minute. If I just turn around here, okay, it's a closed area. So we get out and in the same way. So I can try to catch you instead. Quickie ball. Try level plum. Incinerate. That was a little mean-spirited. And now I think I can't throw a ball at you. Or anyone can say anything since I caught a future form. Sorry, Shabala, you did this to yourself. I didn't see that one come, but apparently you also did this to yourself. Ouch. That walking sound is really high. Okay, so you can't get up here, but we are going down. But where does this go up to? Oh, it doesn't seem like it does. It ends here. Like these two pieces are not connected. And this seems to be a closed area once again. No, we can run this way. Is there something in there? No. It really felt like there should be something in there. Yeah, I don't think it should be safe to go here. It looks like clearly something been falling down, like big pieces of rock. Feel like we should find it, like right now. We should have found it at this point, I think. Am I going the wrong way? I don't think so. Like, I still have the wall on my right. Okay, Pokemon down here get more and more boring. Like, still the same. Well, there have been added a few, but most of them are just the same Pokemon. Not the same waterfall. But how should I get up there without my Miraidon? I cannot hop here. That was stupid. I'm just sitting and getting angrier and angrier at this game. I feel like the only reason for this task to put it in a game, story-wise, it makes sense, probably at some point. But the only reason to actually put it in the game that it needs to be 4 stations this far apart is to waste your time, to make you use time. And if you put some beautiful things, wonderful side missions or something between that, it makes sense. But the way to put it here is just you run around and look for a thingy. But all of the things around you looks the same. Like, maybe you can tell the areas apart, but it is the same thing. Like, rock, walls, grass, Pokemon. Same Pokemon. Which I'm not that intrigued by, funny enough. I'm not sure if some people would find it fascinating. I find it a waste of time. Like, the cities make sense because there's a ton of Pokemon in between you can catch. At this point, I have all of these. I have them. And at the same time, the game put it up like it's a kind of urgency. Like, you have your team got together, you don't want to waste their time. Story-wise, I know they are code in a game. But if it was your real friends and you got them together and you're going on this mission, you wouldn't just waste that time by running around. Just so something would happen. Oh, he's not feeling that good though. But I think he'll manage. If that a door, no, it's not. It's just weird lighting. And this would probably also be something you did in real life, like have a Pokemon out there just in case when you already recognize that there's Pokemon here we don't know anything about. And yet another waterfall. And even more waste of time. And I know probably right now, because I really want to get to the Charizard raid, it may have something to do with it. But honestly, again, somewhere where it really felt like there should be something in here, so you would... They want you to go in and notice all of these small cracks and such. But no, nothing happens. fourth base, and then we don't know how long we need to search for the actual lab. Oh, yeah, it was a giraffe rack. I actually wasn't sure. Sorry? Have I already been here? Where am I? I'm back at base 3. Seriously? I guess we need to go over here instead. Last time we went to the right because that was the road we were going on, but apparently we need to go down here. I just thought we were finally there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, it's the Santa stick. Come on, little birdie. Right on. Try with something that's only effect. Don't kill. Yes. Perfect. Almost as perfect as possible. And I have a mental Santa. And I think I'm turned around now. I think I came from that way. What's you? Can I interact with you in any way? No, I can't. Okay, I think I'm going this way. I don't have any of you guys. Oh. Gonna try that again. Ding ding. Well, if a quick ball work, I want to use it. I don't assume it will, but then again, I had at least... Well, it will. Once in a while, you can be positively shocked. Cuddle. Okay, so a crater inside a crater. Great. And cutscene. Oh my gosh. Look at these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. The funny thing, though, is that they are not the same color as the Terra Orb. Uh, One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your steps. So, the professor's down there somewhere waiting for us. Do you mean I didn't? You mean your dad? And that's fine. Totally fine. No one gonna offer him a hug or anything? All right, team. Watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this. Have I missed something? Still need a key thingy. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here, like this story says. Yeah, this place like something from a whole other world. Makes you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on, everybody, let's keep moving. We're got to go all the way down. Oh, no, no, I don't want to catch you right now. Another little bird. Can we do something with you, maybe? Yep. Shouldn't these Pokemon be a little bit different than the ones up? I'm not thinking like by their looks, but either they have a way of coming up or down, or they would have been isolated down here for generations and wouldn't have seen people the same amount. So maybe be a little more like naturally, um, either aggressive, is that their nature, or whatever. I know people have been talking about this place. I'm just not that impressed. Again, it's prettier than upstairs, but I'm not that impressed. I'm a little confused. I'm pretty sure I came from this direction. So where was I going? This direction. But I cannot get over there. Oh, you need to go in here, maybe? Of course. Am I supposed to fall down there or something? Oh. Sorry about that. Play rough with this salty thing. I should just have done another thing. Okay, that was a little unfair to be hiding there. But this is where I came from. Did I miss anything up here? Or am I supposed to jump down somewhere? Hey, it's first time I've seen one of these down here. Doesn't mean that I wanna. It's just a fact. Was there something in here? Yes, there were. Base. Sorry, was you just sliding upwards? So what will attack us here? It looks really weird with the plants on the building since there's no other plants down here. Like it looks like it's something's growing up the side. But what would be doing that when there's nothing here? Oh shit. Whoa, what happened? This place is a mess. It looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything... Why is everything in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Hello, children. Hello. What the heck? Stop that. You're creaming us out. Hello, children. 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 Initiating restart. Again, something it sounds like AI would say. No people would say that. So maybe it just says Professor Toro as it's like the person's phone. So it's his phone it comes from. But it could be like a AI in the room he is in or like from his phone saying it. The professor must have been the professor must be having some weird connection problems or something. Well, it was definitely weird at least. Almost like I don't know. If he meant if he meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I still got goosebumps and all. I like there's no light in the panel, there's no light in the building being like someone to decorate up probably, but the button works. All locks disabled. Uh 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 hello, can you hear me now? Please forgive me. My previous transmission. There seems to be some sort of signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Oren? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way to Area Zero Lab, which lives in the very bottom of Area Zero. I just want to check is this thing. Yeah, now it's up and running. So at least we can get out fast if we need to. I do still believe my Pokemon are doing great, so it won't be needed, but it's possible that something weird are gonna happen. Where did we come from? We came from over there, so we're gonna go down here. And we need to go all the way down. Okay. I thought it would say something. Could you imagine coming to this point and running this much around and your game just lagged like really, really much? Like the kind of lagging where it starts to hurt your eyes. Could you imagine that? And I really feel like all of this going on with the crystals, you don't need that. You do not need all of these different colorations. You could just make the same crystals as you have been using for years and years and years. But no, they need to be extra moving around colored crystals. But the thing is, light doesn't change down here. Hi, Mom. Sorry, she's doing the what's it, washing clothes today, and I accidentally forgot to put out my clothes. um, but yeah, you probably will not hear. I keep forgetting that I can't use my writer. Probably won't hear her here. She don't like being on camera, so she really tried being discreet. Like I think I have 5 pictures of my mom, like through my entire life. 5 pictures I have managed to take of her, and that she haven't immediately made me delete. Like sometimes I can sneak up on her and take a picture, but she will be mad, like for days, mad. Even if I delete it at once, she's still mad for days. Oh wait, she really don't like it, which is fair. Like I can also, if I'm like at a party or something like that, especially with food, when I eat, I have never learned, like some people can eat and look really cute. I look like a beast devouring its prey when I eat. So I don't like people taking pictures of that ever. I at this point I'm just in the place in my life where I can just laugh of it. But especially when I was dating, I would never go on a first date with eating. And sometimes I've been dating a guy for, I don't know, 3-4 dates, and then I will say, okay, we can eat. And then either I will never hear from him again after that date, or like he will tell me like, I can't deal with this. I can't. And I'm sorry, and I really want to be like cute little when I eat. I just like food too much. I can't. It's not like I smash it into my face or anything. It's just like, and I drop things sometimes. And that's not the issue. Normally, I have my cats, but when you're either out eating or you're eating in someone else's house, that's a little bigger issue. Yeah. I'm single if anyone wants to know. Have you finally reached the deepest part? He should know. He have been here before once again. We made it. Ready to see those legends of treasure down here. Or for real. Yeah, right. That's just fluff. They write to fill the textbook. Okay, the phone works down here. Hello, children. You're done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystal here the crystal here is area 0 poses a particular energy. The energy can alter the functions of living things, optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So the entire building's been terrestrialized. Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Oren. The professor implied something important about Terra Orbs just now. They are made from the crystals down here in Area 0, aren't they? Indeed. Just a second. Yeah, my mom woke him up and then she closed the door. Mean grandma. So, let's see. Okay. Indeed. Though, not many knows it. So people just start terrestrializing their Pokemons without knowing anything about it. Great. Where have we heard that before? 99.9% of Pokemon games. Since since you have the since you have disabled all four locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. I thought that it said it sounds like no problem. Dangerous Pokemon. With the four of you working together, they should be able to beat them. Prepare yourself well when you open the gate. You got me and Nissa here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Well, then. That puts all my worries to rest. Okay. So I guess I just press a button and didn't get attacked. Great. Yeah. Hold it. Huh? Why? We finally at the cusp of cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous people might come Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have my Rhydon's help? He wouldn't come out, you. Yeah, if Rhydon were like how we first saw it in that inlet grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero, and it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. It ate all those herb mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure if I'd. And Area Zero is where I used to live. If you bring it out of its bowl now, maybe it'll be able to find its family right too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Owen. Um, I don't know. Go on, Nisse. Let me ride on out. Okay. So now it wants to come out. Alright. Come on, Nisse. Now that we got my Rhydon ready, it's time to open the gate. I thought he was just like, maybe we should just leave my dad here when he said wait. Is that bigger? Whoa, no way. No, it's just another form. Oh, poor thing. Something wrong. Something wrong. Who attacked who? Huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were we were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Maridon. Poor thing, terrified. Just like that other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon were giving off some real bad vibes. Uh, Not that you should worry a thing about any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe to toe against that jerk. If if you want to. Sorry. Get that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think that my author Maridon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? No, because he said they would come when we opened the door. Did he say when we open the door or come out of the door? Because I assumed out of the door, but I'm not sure that's what it says, so it can be. But didn't the professor say the dangerous would come from inside? Thank you. You mean from inside the gate? We just... Okay, 2 of them we already have. A third one, I want that. What the... And it's pretty obvious that we're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. There's no way we can handle this many. And don't tell me they're all future Pokemon. We got a little disaster on our hands here. Look, even that fellow ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Nizzle. Let's do this together. I know I'm supposed to be the main character, but a lot of this just seems like I was just there observing what other people were deciding and saying. Okay, now it's 2 against 1. What? Where does the rest of them go? Doesn't make sense. But let's fire Blitzit. Okay, it's wrong. But I'm stronger. At least this must beef up my Pokemon a little bit. Wow, they're strong. Now, this is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Why are they coming at me? Listen, help me out. This is just stupid. The way they made this battle work is stupid. Again, there was at least 3 of them. Fire Bloods. Didn't do what I wanted it to. But it burned it. Now, especially when you move the camera and everyone's just gone. Shadow Claw. So, could Umbreon please do something that actually works? Thank you. God, the future must be terrifying. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and if those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait. Yeah, hold on. Nimona, and why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all of this? Because she probably is. I hope the 2 of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd been thinning out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Why couldn't they at least do double battle? At least double battle. But also, opposites terrified. You alone, 4 of them. That would be great to try. Like, actually be the one that is trying to defend against 4 Pokemon. Poof. And it died. But do we only have 3 of these future forms? Just checking that dick. Future form there. Oh, we also have the Delibird, of course. But we do have more. We have more. We just haven't found them yet. But again, oh, damn it. Wait. Okay, there's 6 future forms, and there's 6 past forms. And then there's weirdness going on there too. So, but then there's down there is there 2 more, 1 more future, 1 more past. So I'm not sure how it all works. Still scared, huh? You're worried you might have to face the other one of your kind? Well then, let me take on some of the fun. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and Mapplestiff here can take care of them. Isn't that why he got hurt in the first place down here? So, Nisi, you take your partner there and go take care of business. Got it. Glad to see you got some faith in us at least. Mabustiff can't wait to battle either. Oh, that's... I like that very much. Like, it went from old to just monstrous in 1 second. Right on. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel like any better about it. You got amazing powers if you just use them. And you got us too. So don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Again, why aren't I the one to giving this pep talk? Why aren't I? We need side characters to do the main character's job. You are a Pokemon trainer. Your job is to train your Pokemon. Why should everyone else tell your Pokemon that it can do this when you are the fucking trainer? Be brave. Stand up and fight. Where did Miraidon go? It disappeared! It's kind of a thing in this game. You cannot ride a Miraidon here. Hey, it's a fun house! Everything is just broken. Okay. This Turo at least. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Again, doesn't sound like some fun a person would say. What's wrong with him? Deactivating sleep mode. He's not Toro. Plus, if you sleep like that, your back would hurt. A lot. Hello, Nissa. Thank you for coming. No, back to your bowl. If you've been locked in there for a while and your Pokemon haven't have access to you, how long does it take before it's a wild Pokemon? That one is far less trackable and far more aggressive than the one you traveled with. You were right on Flit Area 0 because it lost to the other one in a tutorial struggle. I'm afraid there's is something of which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Toro. I said it. I said it late. But I said a while ago, like, a lot of the things he says doesn't make sense that he says. It seems like it should be a building AI or a PC AI or some kind of AI. Then who are you? The question is what? I am an artificial intelligence AI. The professor created imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. Sorry. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. Incident? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. it was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Meridon to survive and thrive. That is why he threw himself in front of your Meridon in an attempt to protect it. That's why it ruined Owen's life. So Arwen actually knows about this. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you. I was never more than an II. Nisse, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing I do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Any questions can't be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. So we need to go lower into the crater. I thought we were at the bottom. Bottom. The game just have a completely other feel to it. It's don't feel like a Pokemon game anymore. Like it looks like some kind of scavenger, like a bad Star Wars game or something like that right now. Like the design of it. This elevator will take us down to the lower levels. Step inside. Listen, it truly is a great relief for to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? Okay. I can't say no because I know what an AI is. I know what a time machine is, and like I don't really care about the professor since I never met him. As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son, Arwen, to accept. So Arwen don't know. But how did Meridian then ruin his life? I now manage the serial lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Okay, so I need to ask all of them. An AI is a artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The result of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystal that make up the Zero Lab have made such a a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? This time machine is a device that the original professor I and I worked on together. I s- it sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why would the professor didn't create this AI to take over his place. He didn't do that. He created the AI to have someone with his memory, but that could computer calculate things and they could work on things together. So it would act like him, have his manners, have his things, but not to replace him. Then why would the AI look like him? Why wouldn't he make a pretty lady or a young boy or whatever he wanted to look at? What makes him happy? I said that a young boy might make him happy. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know why I said that. But the idea is the same. Why would you, if you can choose anyone, like you have the perfect person, but you can put the perfect person in whatever body you want. The body, you can decide everything. Then wouldn't you pick what you wanted to look at? Especially when you're down here. You haven't seen a woman for years. Or a man. Or a dog, for that matter. Like, I understand why it's humans, because fingers, like, thumbs are something quite unique that not a lot of animals have. And not a lot of Pokemon either. So that makes sense. But besides that point, and he's just, sorry, when I explain this, he's just looping the same thing with his hand. Anyway, it just doesn't make sense unless he created it in another body and it updated that. Then the machine updated its own body to look like Choro afterwards. That is a possibility. Am I the only one that finds this very weird? Like, where's Oring's mom? Would you rather look at her? But if she's dead, that would be a constant reminder. So that's actually out of the questions really fast. Anyway. When he was alive, Professor Tura had a great fascination of Pokemon from another age. That you might call future Pokemon. Even as Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future. And this power have proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, at present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as iron threats. Eventually, they will break free of the wall garden known as Area Zero and run a rampant. And when and when oh, that sounded weird. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope is of preventing it would require overriding the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Listen, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Toro once cherished. Okay. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Behold, this is the time. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrialize phenomenon. Okay, so much to unpack. If this machine in here automatically pulls out Pokemon, then why were they at the exit of the building? Like, you need. There was only one room to go into. Pokemons can't open door. A lot of them can't anyway. Um, and then you needed to take an elevator, which I don't think Pokemon can operate. And then you needed to open yet another door. Like, close the door? But it would also be mean, like, just like let them starve. I'm not sure what would. Oh, this world doesn't make sense. I know Pokemon aren't supposed to make sense, but this is really, really, really weird. Oh. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of terrestrial phenomenon. Okay, so that was it. So I just need to shut this off. Okay, nothing happens. So what am I supposed to do? Jump down there? Doesn't seem like something that makes sense. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet book. It was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book, of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Violet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Okay. Of course you will. Artificially being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system operate programming. Once that happened, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine bound to defeat anyone in identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. What is he doing? Like it's not like he's doing like this or this. He's just like That's weird. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. You had this plan that it was going to be me when I got my first Pokemon. Never caught any beside my first Pokemon. That's not true. I went to the school before I met you. But already there, you were okay with me having my item because you knew you wanted me to do this. I didn't have a single badge, didn't have anything. It was my first day at a new school where I was supposed to learn about these things. And instead of taking Nemona, who have been training for this her whole life, she's ready. You assume that a newcomer will, like, just be beating everyone. Like, you saw in the future or something? Like, you opened the machine and the machine told you I would be good. What? Like, what? Yeah. If anyone do not read my language, like my body language and the way I say things, I'm not impressed. I think that's the best way of saying it. I'm really not impressed. I'm frustrated. And how? Because we have two camps. Okay, we're just gonna leave the game for a while. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. So this is not like this scene's particularly. But we have two camps. We have people who hate the game, who thinks it's awful, who think it should never have been released, which haven't actually played much of the game. Then we have people on the other hand who believe that it's the best game ever. It have few issues, we know, but you should just get to the end of it. You should just get there. This whole new world will open up. The story will be amazing and worth it. And we get this. We get this. And I can't even just be like, well, they probably didn't think that long. Well, they had time. Again, they had time. And like the story itself is good. It's the way it's put up. Like for this way to make the story work. It's not the story that doesn't work. It's the way they make the story work. For this way to make it work, he should be able to watch the future. To be able to do so, you could build that into the time machine. So you had a screen like I saw you here, and all of the crystals on the wall would show like pictures. I saw what you could become, and there will be a hint within those pictures of something that hadn't happened yet. That would be perfect. That would be wonderful. But just like he assumed that I would be ready for this. No. He knew he would be stronger than the other champions. Then he should have gotten to me before I became his champions, because if his AI is built on the champions, then as soon as I became a champion, he would have that information too. I'm frustrated very much right now. I take a sip of tea, and when I'm done with that sip, I'm done with this. I'm not done with the game. We go back to the game, but I'm done with this round. Damn it. Once you have readied yourself for the fight, please, place the violet book upon the pedestal. So I think we should. Okay, what? Everyone is healed. Great. I sure when that happened. I could climb the time machine. Yes, I want to stand up here and place it with my foot. ID confirm. Initiating emergency. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. It's up to you now, Nissa. AI to switch into sleep mode. Please defeat me. And you know what? So he have 2 master balls. That's what we learned thus far. Because he put Meridian into one, put it in his pocket, and now got one out of the time machine. So he has all master balls. Okay, it's Iron Moth. It is fire and poison. Water, ground, psychic, and rock would be good. Fire is bad. Most of it is bad. Okay, great. So we're gonna try a Shadow Claw. Okay, that could be worse. Okay, I thought that would be harder, but I'm pretty sure like he have something in his bag. And if he said it with a robot voice, it would make sense. Since they write it and they misread it, read it like with numbers and such to make it more AI, it doesn't work. It just makes it even harder for someone like me to read it. Ein Thorns, what's that? Ein Thorn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay, okay. I won't say what it is, but I will say it's typing. It's rock and electric. It's just because you will see it in a minute. So it's rock and electric. So water, grass, fighting, and ground would be good. So we're gonna go with my fighting type. And as I said, it's Iron Thorns. A Ruhr Spear. Because I don't trust close combat with a Pokemon I do not know anything about. It doesn't matter how much data you have, Professor, if your Pokemon aren't up to the task. That's logic he should be certainly be able to understand. Like, you can be the best trainer in the world if you don't have good Pokemon available. Like, if you have level 7 Pokemon available, it doesn't matter how good you are. Iron Junglist. Okay, we have seen that one before. Dark Flying. So, Electric, Ice, Rock, and Fairy would be good. So, we're gonna jump to a Fairy type. play rough. Okay, we almost have it. Play rough once again. Do not burn my pinky. Thank you. I assume he has 6 Pokemon. I assume so much. Yeah, then he will use Iron Hands, which is a fighting electric. So ground, psychic, and fairy would be good. So we stay in here. Steel wouldn't be good, but again, I hope my fairy type is enough to listen. To actually keep a stand. At very least, we are equal. Thunder punch. Ooh, I survived. There we go. And we level up our Pingy. Iron Bundle, which is right there. Again, ice and water. Electric, grass, fighting, and rock would be good. So we're gonna go for Raygon. I feel like it's easier than it should be. Like, if this really is the final boss in the game, then I don't think it should be this easy. Aurora Sphere! Snowski. Sorry, it's just like Aurora Sphere! Snowski! But I still gonna kill you. Okay. So that's why there is 6 of them. So I'm pretty sure you might imagine which one is the next one. I actually didn't notice what he said, but I'm pretty sure it will be Iron Thread. So fire, water, fighting, ground would be good. So we're gonna use our fighting fire, sorry, because it haven't been in the fight yet. Go ground. Oh. It wasn't what I expected. Sorry. A fairy fighting type. So fairy and steel would be wonderful. So I'm not gonna terrestrialize this one. But we do have a fairy type move. We have Poison the Fly and Psychic is also good, but I do not have any of that. Just if anyone wants to know. Level up. I thought he was gonna terrestrialize it. So you have like a 7 Pokemon, I guess. That was 6 Pokemon, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 6 Pokemon. So he wouldn't use my Rhydon, actually. That's also a little weird. That was very anticlimactic, to be honest. He probably gonna reboot and then do something. Is it? What is this? Did you already beat the baddies without me? Okay, out with it. You. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You really were not my dad, are you? So he may have known that his dad was dead, and that's why he hadn't had contact with him, and then he was shocked that he was actually alive, and then mad that if he was alive this long, why he hadn't contacted him. Oh, oh, look how big you grown. So proud of you, Ma. Yeah, I can't make a robotic noises. I'm not gonna try. Sorry. You were alone so long of that. Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. No. Basically, no. What? Whoa. What's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. An obstacle is activating Paradise Pokemon. Oh, I was keeping the time. Locking all Pokeballs except one registered. Program initiating. Must run. AI Turo disabled. Yeah, and then Maridon. Most likely.
See tonight, it could go either way. Hearts balanced on a razor blade. We are designed to love and break, then to rinse and repeat it all again. I get stuck when the world's too loud and things don't look up when you're going down. I know your arms are reaching out from somewhere beyond the clouds. You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. You make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out into space. Celestial, celestial. I see the light shining through the rain, 1,000 colors in a brighter shade. Needed to rise from the lowest place. There's silver lining that surrounds the gray. When I get lost, will it come back round? Things don't look up when you're going down. I know your arms, they are reaching out from somewhere beyond the clouds. You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. You make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out into space. Celestial, we were made to be nothing more than this, finding magic in all the smallest things. The way we notice, that's what really matters. Let's make tonight go on and on and you on. Make me feel we were made to be nothing more than this, finding magic in all the smallest you make me feel the way we notice, that's what really matters. Let's make tonight go on and on and you on. You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. You make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out into space. Celestial,
Oh, did that? Yep. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what happened with my mic. That's weird. But actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be copyright claim for this. But I think because it's not monetized, it's okay. I just figured that. It's really long. It's really, really long. I'm not sure how long I was to the bathroom, but still. Again, I don't care for this song. The only thing is actually, like, I'm not that much into music. Like, I like music that where the text is telling me something. Like, I don't care if it's opera or it's metal or what it is. If it text tells me something that makes me feel something, I'll listen. But it's not the music itself isn't enough to make me feel anything. And if, like, if he was singing Pokémon, like something like that, it would be more interesting for me, to be honest. I'm not sure what happened to the mic, to be honest. It worked earlier. I know it did. I made a sound check before I went live. But maybe I should just try to figure out my settings on my mic at some point. So thank you, treasured friends. So much you have been crapping on your fans this game. I don't think you can call them that. Ding dong, ding dong. Calling students to the director's office. Miss Nisse, Miss Nimona, Master Arvin, and Miss Penny. Director Clavel would like to see you in his office. Ding 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 dong. Eh? Hmm. Wow, all of those exclamation points are just gone now. Looks like the hero's finally here. Would you join us, Miss Nissa? We're in for a earful. Sorry. We're in for a earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely I merely called you all in here to discuss your fine activities in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the Pokemon from the future from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of y'all. Though, your decision to enter this strictly off-limit area was admittedly regrettable. He, you got us there. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its previous ecosystems, precious ecosystem, I am willing to overlook this particular point. Phew, so... Sorry, I just have a fly in here this size. It's big, it's fat, yeah. It's drawing in focus. Phew. So, we're not getting ranked over the goals after all. So I'm just checking something. Sound check? Sound check. Boop, boop. Okay. I'm sorry for that. It's just, my settings down here went weird. Ooh. Pew. Probably more like it. So we're not getting ranked over the coals after all. Oh, before I forgot, Miss Nisset, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends have received one already, so this one is for you. Master Bowl. There used to be one for each game. This for 3 friends. And guide thingy, robot thingy had 7 at least. So that's 11 with the one I got. Put the Master Ball in purple. Oh. And about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago. That gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor that badge presented by striving always to serve as a model for you, fellow students. You can count on me. Splendid. Shot's enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. And Master Arvin, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. I have my deepest condolences. Oh, well, yeah, I was pretty rough. It was pretty rough when I found out my dad had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now for the first time in ages. In the great creator, I got to learn a bit about my dad's research and what he was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as mind blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showing your son with attention, huh? All I know is I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. That was quick. I'm gonna enjoy every last day till graduation with my butts here and marble stiff, of course. Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your father's son. Of course, I must remind you that you're nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? And let us not forget the other good news. Our academy have a new champion, though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Carter known to the public. Your new champion rank is at least the least we should celebrate throughout the whole school. Oh, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously, could we not? Classic Nemona. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? Well, your own vested interest is such a venture, a more than apparent misnomer. I think it's a fine idea, but please understand that a large-scale event will take quite beyond us. We are many other school activities to keep an eye on. After all, pardon my instruction. I could not help but overhear. The Pokemon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. La Primera, why? You have beaten her. You're better than her. Why are you so star-shocked? Struck. Sorry. Sorry, they are all the way to the small setting, and it's just like they're still a little too low. I would like them to be like here. La Primera. Well, I'm most kind of a chairwoman, Gita. I do everything in my power to nurture young and up-and-coming talent, though that's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokédex app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Student and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer in the academy. Whoa, we got to battle our teachers? compete too, right, Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman. Yeah, it's in my voice because it's really much what I was thinking. Is that even allowed? The chairwoman, not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow. Thanks for the invitation, Champion Nimona. I would gladly take you up on your kind offer to compete alongside y'all, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with the work that simply must attend to. But you have the time to take on a competition just like that and organize it, but not compete. Okay. Right. Aww. Can you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate participate if Champion Nizza would agree to lend me a hand with my work. So I have to do your grown-up work so you could compete in a kid competition. That sounds fair. Excellent answer. Much obliged. Champion Nizza. You get straight to it. I would like you to go out and expect Paldea various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all of those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find this out, I ask that you bring your full might at champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you will find any cracks in their armor, but will consider it a formality. This will also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all of the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out the inspections, I imagine they have mustered their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You get to have all out battles with the gym leaders. Man, I'm jealous. Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness of our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I missed and that I was just gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. I do it. I'll help. Yeah, let me help. Excellent. We'll leave you all to it then. Come now, Penny. This is awesome, Nissa. Show this expansion thing who boss so that La Primera can join your tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym. God, gauntlet while you're at it. I take care of filling out the forms and other administration stuff, so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I'll say it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Penny, assisting the league. Our new champion is expecting gems. Nemona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Guess my role is obvious. It goes without saying. Sandwich! Was I the only one thinking that? Yeah. Okay, guys. I think when I do this, there's not... Okay, they opened all of this again, but that's classrooms. Okay, there should be... He should be here, but he's not. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's not here. Yeah, he's not here. So if I exited and then entered again, he would probably be here. Anyway, we're gonna go to the interest hall. And I'm just gonna check when I go out here that there aren't anything new. So I'm free to move around in the area. It would be sad, like, I say goodbye to you guys, and then when I do this, there are gonna happen something out here. I'm gonna trigger a scene or something. Not sure what it should be, but... Again, this game have surprised me before. Yeah, it seems like we are good to go. So, my plan is... First of all, I would just look here. It doesn't seem like I have any more terror rate. Oh, we have one here. I have done all of these when I started today, so this is new. So this might be a level 5. Which I didn't have before. We have more up here. Down here. Okay, so we have few respawns. But if it's respawn of level 4 or if it's new. So I'm gonna... Should we just do that on camera? Just check if we have a level 5. I hope we have at least a level 5. I would love to have a level 6, but I don't think I have because we apparently need to... have a certain amount of level 5 you have been through to open level 6. Again, when I started today, I only had level 4. So... Level 5. Okay, guys, you want to see me beat a level 5 Mimikyu. Again, I have never tried a level 5 terror raid, but we are gonna try. Challenge alone. And this will be the last part for today. I also need to record a video today. Oh, I'm busy. But it's because I tried to get a head start. Like this last week, I have like been making the video and then uploading it the same day or like late the evening before. So I want to get a head start on next week. So it's not like I'm really have to do it today. It's just like I would like to do it today. Oh, it's sitting... Oh, it's sitting like to the side. I actually like that. That's cute. Okay, gonna go with a Giga Impact. Yeah, the first one just takes this guy's, yeah. And, oh, I thought it would bend so it was in the middle, but it's still not in the middle. I really like that. I really appreciate that part. We already poisoned. That's just wonderful, apparently. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this war. Like, I kind of wanted to kill me before I terrestrialized. Because then I have full health with terrestrialization instead of terrestrialized and then it's gonna kill me. Yeah, we have the shield up. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, Giga Impact once again. How did I survive that? I'm not sure. That didn't do a lot, but it did something. I got killed with Play Rough. That's a little... Yeah. But again, we're still in good time. Well, we were... But now we're gonna buff ourselves up. Oh, I thought I could terrestrialize. Damn it, Play Rough. I do not appreciate that. And I know this Fido is made for 7-star raids, but it's against the Charizard, not a Fairy type Mimikyu. Yeah, now I kind of need to terrestrialize because I don't have time to wait on it to kill me. I just hope I can stay alive. Come on. But now it's shields down, so that will help us. Tower Blast, come on. That wasn't good enough. Oh, this shield broke there. I thought it was broken. So we're gonna try the same again, because if the shield wasn't down before... Yeah. That was better. One more time. Do not kill me. Do not kill me. Do not kill me. I don't have the time. That was... Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, and the penalty time will take it all. Yeah, thought so. Okay. Yeah, the best here would be to use a poison or a steel type. Which I have two that terrestrialize into that, but they are not the same level, but it may give us a chance. So if we change Pokemon, I do not believe my poison type will do much. Also because it's dark type and that's way too fairy. But my steel type, fairy is equal, but that's fine. That part is fine. Yeah, we're gonna try it. Again, it's not the same level, so it may not do as well, but it's better typing, so it may do good. We have no chance of actually knowing, so or we have a chance. I know there's some Pokemon folks out there who knows everything and calculated everything before even doing these, but I'm not that level. But I was close with my Dutchman. I will say I was close. Still unable to see anything for the hammer. Gigaton hammer. Yeah, we can't use it twice in a row. The thing about the poison is like my poison type would have been immune to that, or at least when it's terrestrialized, it will. But yeah. Yeah, so it seems like the Pokemon typing is more important than the levels. Yes, we're gonna let it kill us. It's okay. Just gonna get one more move in now, and that's fine because then we have not used the Gigaton Hammer twice in a row, and that's great. So we're gonna change to Flash Cannon. And then it's gonna kill us. Yes, exactly. Exactly what I wanted. Which is a little weird, but it was what I wanted. And now we have the side thing where we need to terrestrialize, but I'm not sure it will allow me to right away. But that is gonna put its shield. Yeah. Ooh. You need this one also. There. And we only have 3 hammers left. So we also need to keep that in mind. However, I don't want to save them because it's on the same Pokemon. So if I use them now or use them later, it will give the same result. But I could lift up that PP. I have the thingy to do that. I just haven't used it because I didn't know what Pokemon to use it on. That helped. Yeah, I just did that, right? Yeah, I did. Now it just shouldn't kill me. I need to survive this. I think so. Come on. We need to break that shield and it needs to be now. Like right now. Preferably like an hour ago would have been great, but now is fine. Yeah. And then I need you guys to kill it. Before I die. That was a Gigaton Hammer, right? Yeah, it was. Come on. Flash Cannon. Yeah, I need a Gigaton Hammer. I think it's enough to take it out, but I'm not sure now. You don't need to waste time right now. Yeah. Ah, close. I need to catch this. I have quite a few of them, but just because it's my first 5-star raid and it was hard to actually get. Yeah, let me use my Master Ball on this. That would be wonderful, right? Five-star Mimikyu. Ta-da! Okay, guys. So I have quite a few of these to take a look at until tomorrow. I will, just in a minute, go in and change tomorrow's plan. I will still go live at the same time. But I will not play Let's Go Eevee. I will play this instead. So we hopefully can get ready for the Charizard raid tomorrow. As far as I know, the only thing we need is I need to beat a certain amount of level 5-star raids. Do that today and tomorrow before I go live. And then the rest of it is beating all of these gyms again. And then I should be able to get to 6-star rage. As far as I am aware. Again, not sure, but as far as I am aware. So yeah. We're gonna leave it here, guys. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you know the next time I upload a video. Really hope to see you again. Either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.